All right, welcome back. It is Tuesday, so that means we get to check in with the Unconventional Dietitian, Daphne Olivier. Daphne, thank you so much for being here with us virtually today.
Of course, of course.
So today's topic I'm really excited about. It's food as medicine. What do people at home need to know?
So I think that we need to start at least beginning to change the way that we think about food. So obviously we know that food fills your belly. It keeps your stomach from grumbling and rumbling whenever you get hungry. But there's a lot more to food that happens besides just filling up your belly. So if we think about food as not just calories, protein, fat, carbohydrates, which all of those are important components, but if you think about food as a communication tool, so the way that we communicate with our body is through our thoughts and our food. And I realize that sounds very, very like wacky, outer space like, but our communication happens through food. So the things that we choose to put in our body will tell our body the way that we want it to function.
Okay.
So we've talked a lot about sugar, and we know that sugar is inflammatory. So if we're eating things that have sugar, then we're telling our body that we want it to be a little bit more inflamed. Same thing if we're eating like fried foods that are more inflammatory just by the nature of the way things are fried, it tells our body that we want to be inflamed. Versus when we're eating things, we always hear that fruits and vegetables are so important, and it just kind of sounds like rah, rah, rah. But the reason is because there are phytonutrients in fruits and vegetables and many other types of plant-based foods that communicate with our body. They communicate with our genes, and they help to protect the way that our DNA replicates. It helps to support the way our enzymes function. So when we talk about food as medicine, it really is, food is not just what fills our belly, and it's not just, a particular keto diet or low carb diet or high protein diet. It really is talking to the way that our genes function.
I feel like we could go down a rabbit hole on this topic and talk about it for weeks. And I would absolutely love to do that, but we're almost out of time. Daphne, if people at home want to ask you a health question, what's the best way that they can contact you?
So the best way is through my website, theunconventionaldietitian.com/contact.
Daphne, I love this topic. I hope we can break it down more in the coming weeks. Thank you so much for joining us virtually today.
Thank you for having me. Have a great day.